Hi VC. I hope everybody's okay. It's been a while since I did a video. Got a few shout outs first to do. To just some people's videos I've really enjoyed. As Doctor Strangely Strange, a really good talking in depth about stuff and just becoming more and more chatty. Yeah, I really like those videos. Wallflower Vinyl. Um, super aware as well. He must have done loads and loads of videos, but that's still like they capture something really good. His format and the five where he's deciding whether to keep them or not, sort of thing. Rob from Boston, I could almost impersonate you now, like Rob from Boston, but it doesn't sound anything like you, so well, never mind. Garnet Andrews from Canada, Dino Vinyl Times from UK, Nathan Bouchard. I'm reading these off a list actually. I can't remember them all like that well. Blake H. He's done a really cool video recently about different CD packages and stuff I remember from 20 years ago, and suddenly think, oh yeah, I remember that in that really ridiculous shaped box or something. But really good stuff. Advent Chronicles. Uh, Vinyl Corner in Finland. Hey, Mika, um, hyvää yötä, I guess I could say for now, but I won't show off my Suomen kieli now. The Damned 33, who I did a swap with. Some people might think he got a better deal because he got a Janie's Addiction album. I just got this off him. We just sort of agreed on this swap. This is Rick Wakeman 1984 album. It's interesting, just because maybe you sort of think somebody like that's gone a bit, you know, 80s with the keyboards and not quite so good. Yeah, it was quite an interesting album with a few interesting tracks on it as well. Just going on with the list is Trish as well, and Staff's Owl Vinyl as well, who sort of got talking about Morrissey a lot, and I really enjoyed the Morrissey autobiography and finished reading it, and it was just such a good read. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, I did find another book here for £2 in UK. Just in a bookshop, I was wandering around. It's a 4 AD story. I really don't know whether I'm going to read this or not, to be honest with you, but I picked it up, so if I don't, I'll probably just send it to somebody that might be interested. Can't think of anyone immediately, but yeah, anyway. And then I got this thing called Mixcraft because I want to have a go at making some more music which I've done and samples and things. Here's an album I picked up for last week, late last week. This guy's in Klaus Schultz is in Tangerine Dream, and this is a really nice album. Really experimental, mellow sort of thing. A little bit like I showed a Michael Garrison album in one of my earlier videos. Yeah, I like this. This was £5. It's a repress in 2009. Sounds fine to me. Yeah, for £5 I was happy with that. And then this is not an amazing copy, but picked it up. Midnight Mushrooms by Griffin. I think somebody showed this one recently as well. And this is a really good album. I suppose a little bit like Jethro Tull, that sort of thing. And we've got a local shop where I live, and I've ordered Tuomas Holopainen album, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. The guy that does a lot of the Nightwish stuff, he's there, and he does the keyboards, I think, and writes a lot of the tracks. So I'm looking forward to that coming out, and I can actually go and get it from a local shop and support them. They're more like here it is, Deco Audio, they're called. They're actually more like sort of hi-fi equipment and stuff, but they've got some records there. in my hometown of Aylesbury. And then just some albums here which I've picked up. These are all 12 inches here, which I think I'll show in another video. Just a huge amount from another honey hole. One dried up, and then I suppose you could say I've gone to another pot really. But these albums here I got from the old place and the new place. So I'll just whiz through these albums here that I've got. I've got a mini EP sort of thing, Simple Minds, called Sister Feelings Call. Very sort of Americana sort of pictures on here. Yeah, this is a strange one. This is a commentary on a football game here from, oh, it smells a little bit musty actually, from the 1960s in England, from two very like sort of small teams that played a final at Wembley. Hendon and Wealdstone. They're both in or round about London. Well, Wealdstone is near Harrow. Yeah, I haven't really listened to it yet, but I'm guessing that that might be to the right person actually like worth something. Yeah, I mean I do really like football, but I don't know that I'd want to listen to that, to be honest. It's a Public Image album called This Is What You Want. I think that's what it's called. SOS album, Sands of Time. Tracy Chapman album, Crossroads. That's a good copy, good clean copy. This is a Hot Chocolate album. All these were sort of 50p, a pound, not much at all really. Earth, Wind and Fire, Spirit. This, I looked it up, it's actually someone called Valery Leontiev sings. I think, if I remember rightly, he was from Lithuania or Latvia, I can't remember now, but it's on this, Russian label, Soviet label, the only one that you can get, which, if I showed, you would probably know. Is it called Melodia or something, I think? Yeah, this label here. Yeah. You often sort of see these sort of things around now, and I just thought that was a really quirky, funny cover. I've got to say, it's not the greatest, but then it's not the worst sort of thing that I've seen, or rather listened to, sorry. Kid Creole and the Coconuts, Tropical Gangster, Annie, I'm Not Your Daddy, I think that was one of their big hits. Slade in Flame, that's a good film to see if you get the chance. English band of the 70s. Here we've got, that's M, pop music on 12 inch. Michael Jackson album, oops. Terence Trent D'Arby, I do like that album. I know it's a bit 80s, but still in its shrink with its stickers on it there. There's an Aha album. This guy, Robert Ashley, I looked him up on the internet and listened to it as well. It actually turns out he's got Tourette's, and he decided to do an album, but when he came to the microphone in the studio, he couldn't actually he couldn't sort of perform it like that. So he's got lots of weird sounds on there as well, but in the end he obviously did a really interesting album there, and I actually forgot that I was listening to it actually, and went to do some washing up, and when I came back I couldn't work out where it was coming from, and I thought it was actually coming down the chimney, and I thought that's really weird. And then eventually the penny dropped, and I remembered where the sound was coming from. Moog plays the Beatles. This is a dub album by somebody called Linton Kwesi Johnson, and it's on Island, ILPS 9650 from 1980. Might be good, I don't know. I'm going to give that a listen sometime anyway. Yeah, I think a lot of these were like a pound or 50p. There's Lloyd Cole and the Commotions. I think that's sort of like Rattlesnakes is a early best of or greatest hits sort of thing. Here we've got Psychedelic Furs album. Don't really know them apart from Pretty in Pink. This is a replacement copy because I haven't actually had this for a couple of years. Just got rid of previous copies of it, but it's a nice clean copy. That was £2. Faith, George Michael. Delight, remember them. Bruce Willis, The Return of Bruno. Tone Loc, Funky Gold Medina. And here is Susie and the Banshees, nice good clean copy for £2. Really, this is enough for me. I think her sort of hits. Yeah. So I think that's about it really. I hope I haven't whizzed through all these too much. It would sort of be nice to sort of concentrate on a few albums and just talk about them more in depth. Maybe I'll do that after the video which I do with these 12 inches, which I probably will just whiz through, but I don't know. Hope you enjoy my videos, and thanks for watching. Bye.